This is Manjula, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce. Today we have to see insurance claims. First, we have to see what is insurance. Insurance is a contract in which one party pays another for losses caused by a particular calamities. There are various kinds of insurance such as health insurance, motor insurance, life insurance and fire insurance and others. We have to see what is fire insurance. Fire insurance is a risk management total that offers financial security and compensation in the event of a fire incident. By paying regular premiums to an insurance company, the policyholder transfers the risk of fire-related losses to the insurer. In return, the insurer agrees to provide compensation or reimbursement for the actual damages suffered by the insured property due to fire, up to the policy specified coverage limit. Next, we have to see need of fire insurance. First point, protection against financial loss due to fire-related damages. Next one, safeguards stocks. Third one, ensures business continuity by covering fire-related losses for businesses. And next one, compliance with legal and lender requirements for property owners. And next one, offers peace of mind knowing there is financial protection. Helps mitigate the risk associated with the unpredictable fire incidents. And next one, supports building repairs and reconstruction after a fire. And next we have to see advantages of fire insurance. Financial protection against fire related losses, safeguards personal belongings and valuable assets, ensure business continuity during fire incidents, provides liability coverage for damage to others' properties or insurers. Next one, bring peace of mind to property owners and businesses. And next one is compliance with legal and lender requirements, helps mitigate financial risk associated with fires. And next one, supports rebuilding and reconstruction after a fire. And next one, we have to see stock insurance. Every business unit has to keep a sufficient quantity of stock on the business premises for meeting the requirements of sales or manufacturing the goods. The stock kept in the business premises is subject to risk of loss by fire. For protecting itself against such loss, a business unit takes a fire insurance policy covering the loss of stock by fire. A fire insurance policy which covers a loss of stock by fire is known as loss of stock policy, in which the insurance company undertakes to compensate the business unit for loss of stock by fire in consideration of a payment called premium. Next, we have to see calculation of amount of claim to be loaded for the loss of stock by fire. Step 1. The most important point is the percentage of gross profit on sales. Trading account of previous year. Step 2. The next step is to prepare memorandum of trading account of the current year up to the date of fire. The next step is to deduct the value of stock salvage. Fourth step, average clause. If the value of stock insured on the date of fire is more than the amount of policy taken, the full value of stock destroyed does not become payable but it is paid proportionately. And important note, if the stock in trade of the last year was not valued at cost, it should be adjusted to cost to ascertain the correct percentage of gross profit on sales to be applied to the current year. When gross profit ratios for a number of years is given, an average of these ratios may be ascertained for finding out the gross profit ratio to be applied to the current year. But it is not advisable to take the average gross profit ratio in case of a continuous and precedent fall in the rate of gross profit as compared to the previous should be applied in the current year. And next we have to see consequential loss or loss of profit insurance. Consequential loss insurance indemnifies the insured any loss if profit suffered by him consequent on the destruction of business properties by fire. An ordinary fire insurance policy covers the loss on account of stock or properties destroyed by fire, but it does not cover loss of profit due to inability to produce or sell on account of fire. Therefore, a separate policy known as consequential is taken to cover the following losses due to fire: loss of profit due to inability to produce and sell, loss of standing charges due to their non-recovery or loss recovery because of number of production or less production as a result of fire, increased cost of working as a result of fire, such as renting a new business place temporarily for conducting the business operations. Explanation of certain terms. Gross profit. It is calculated by adding the amount of insured standing charges to the net profit. In case of net loss, gross profit is the amount of insured standing charges such as proportionation of any net trading loss as the amount of the insured standing charges bear to all standing charges. Net profit. In order to calculate net profit of the business, due to provision should be made for all standing and other charges including depreciation, but before any deduction of any taxation chargeable on profits from the net trading profits resulting from business of the insured business. Insured standing charges. These charges are specified in the policy which the insured desires to cover in case of an accident. Such charges include rent, rates and taxes not related which profits of the business, interest and debentures and loans, salaries of permanent staff, wages, unskilled workers, directors' fees, auditors' fees, advertising, etc. Turnover. The money paid or payable to uninsured for goods sold and delivered and for service rendered. Annual turnover. The turnover during the 12 months immediately preceding the date of the damage. Standard turnover. The turnover during that period in the 12 months immediately before the date of damage corresponding with the indemnity period. Rate of gross profit. The rate of gross profit earned on the turnover during the financial year immediately before the date of the damage. Indemnity period. The period beginning with the occurrence of damage and ending not later than 12 months thereafter. Thank you.